Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Vladimir Putin has lauded his fellow tyrant pal Nicolas Maduro as the world holds its breath for Venezuela's tinderbox election results. The dictatorship-stricken country is on the brink of civil war after both Maduro and the opposition declared victory. According to official figures, 61-year-old Maduro earned 51.2% of the vote, while 74-year-old opposition candidate Edmundo Gonzalez received 44.2%. Dramatic videos showed distraught Venezuelans in tears after the result announced by the National Electoral Council, CNE. However, the opposition in Venezuela has also declared victory, claiming that Gonzalez, their presidential candidate, received 70% of the vote in their own tally. The opposition has accused Maduro of manipulating the vote and claims that he controls the electoral process through cronies. They also claimed people were forced out of polling stations as riot cops made a fortified human barrier at the entrance. The opposition have been retaliated against by Marxist Maduro, who claims that fraud was done by the extreme right opposition. Putin has since congratulated Nicolas Maduro on his re-election as Venezuela's president, the Kremlin said on its Telegram channel on Monday. The Russian despot was quoted as saying, "Russian-Venezuelan relations are of a strategic partnership. I am confident that your activities at the head of state will continue to contribute to their progressive development in all directions." Venezuela's election could prove a pivotal moment in the country's history. For the last 25 years, the South American country has been ruled by a socialist party that has kept a tight grip on the country. But the United Socialist Party of Venezuela and its leader Nicolas Maduro has overseen a massive decline in living standards in the country during his 11-year rule. Prices have soared in a bout of hyperinflation, with the increase hitting 360% in 2023. Poverty in the country had skyrocketed and 8 million people have fled to neighboring states over the past few years. Maduro is an ally of Vladimir Putin's and has received help from the dictator to keep his regime afloat. Venezuela also has the largest oil reserves in the world, even larger than Saudi Arabia, with offshore deposits thought to hold over 300 million barrels. This fully meets the interests of our friendly peoples and is in line with building a more just and democratic world order. I would like to confirm our readiness to continue our constructive joint work on topical issues on the bilateral and international agenda. Putin added, "Remember that you will always be a welcome guest on Russian soil." Venezuela's tinderbox election has also seen dictator Maduro threaten a bloodbath if he loses the standoff. In his first address after being declared the victor of Venezuela's presidential election by the CNE, Maduro decried a massive hack of the electoral body's transmission system. The dictator told journalists, "Venezuela suffered an attack at night, a massive hack. We already know which country it came from. I'm not going to say, the footprint has already been left on the transmission system of the National Electoral Council because the devils and the demonesses did not want the official bulletin to be given today." Maduro added that they know where they did it and that it is the prosecutor's office's responsibility to enforce justice. Amid fears of a civil war, the UK Foreign Office amended its travel advice for Venezuela on Monday, recommending British citizens in the South American country to stay home if possible following the presidential election. The UK's Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, FCDO, said in its latest travel advice, the UK does not accept the legitimacy of the current administration established by Nicolas Maduro. The situation in Venezuela is currently tense and you should stay at home if possible. There is currently a heightened risk of election-related demonstrations and protests. Avoid political gatherings, demonstrations and crowds, which may turn violent and be forcibly dispersed. Do not cross security lines or barricades. Please closely monitor developments and stay up to date with these travel advice. Nicolas Maduro has been in power in Venezuela for 11 years. His authoritarian grip on the country and disrespect for human rights has seen him undermine free